Foodie, hi everyone, it's Anna the Keto Foodie here. 2 months back on keto. How did I do? Stick around and find out. Right, it's been 2 months back on keto, and how did I do? I gained 2 pounds. What? Gained? Yeah, in fact I gained 3, and then I lost 1 right at the end. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Now, I know that other people who are in the keto video community have also had these issues with weight gain lately, whether they've not been on keto at all for quite a while and they've just not been doing the program, or they're just finding some other struggles. And I send my love to them and say, keep going, it's all right. Because it's life. And, for people who aren't losing weight, they're not paying attention to when their weight goes up and down, and it'll fluctuate depending on what goes on, depending on if they've got, social commitments and they're eating out a lot, or they're not paying attention to what they're eating for a little bit, but they're not paying attention to what their weight is because they're fine with it. So their fluctuations don't really matter because they sort of get back on track kind of naturally. But for those of us who are losing weight and who it is a struggle for, we are paying attention. And whenever it goes up or it stalls, we feel like we've failed. And you didn't, okay? It's taken you a lifetime to get to the point where you're saying, hey, I need to lose weight. So 2 months without really a gain and then a couple of pounds up shouldn't really make me feel like a failure. But for those of us, whenever we have that trip up, it does. So I'm telling you, if you have that issue and then you are struggling, please, or at least try not to put that pressure onto you, because that's more stress. What I've eaten these past few weeks is back in the past. And I'll tell you, I've been on plan, but it's other factors. So I've got to put that in the past. I've done that already. What can I do to correct it, from this point on? Now, I'll tell you my reasons for not continuing to lose. And, some people will say that's an excuse. They don't want to make excuses. No, it's not about making an excuse, but it is important to know what the reasons were so that you can then correct it. So, the past 3 weeks I've been very stressed with work. Not a bad stress, but stress is stress. It will still, it's that adrenaline pumping. Something needs to get done. So that's done for me, but that was the last week. I had 1 more week where it was that kind of stress. So that led to me snacking in between meals. Even though I was still under my macros, I was at the top of my macros, and snacking in between meals, which if you've seen my video about what keto is and how it works, then, basically instead of having, low insulin and then a meal and then, back to low insulin and another meal and then back, it's kind of been like low insulin, meal, snack, meal, snack, and that doesn't really work well for me. So I am going back to my no snacking, ensuring that I've got enough of a satisfying meal with healthy fats, and really concentrating on the meals rather than snacking in between. And that's more of a habit. I wasn't hungry. It was more of a habit because of the stress that I was going through. And I was coming home physically tired, mentally tired, and I just sort of wanted that comfort. So that's a couple of reasons. My water intake has also gone down, so I'm concentrating on getting the water back up. I had started replacing it with, where usually I have maybe 1 to 2 cups of coffee while I'm at work. I was up to 4. So really taking that caffeine down, because caffeine is also a stimulant. But drinking matcha tea and then a lot more water, and not drinking coffee in the afternoon. So that's another thing that I'm doing. And third, getting my sleep. I have not been sleeping anywhere near what I should be sleeping, and what I have been sleeping, I've been going to bed late because I'm getting home late and wanting to unwind because of the stress and just the exhaustion, and wanted to get back to a point where I felt fine. And then of course that makes me stay up late, so I'm not having enough sleep. So concentrating on that also this week, making sure that I have enough sleep during my week. And those are my reasons. Those are the reasons that I have been back with a very bloated stomach area, and just feeling uncomfortable. And the other thing is, I think I need to stay away from the nuts a bit more. So I like my almonds, and I think I kind of overdo the almonds. So staying away from them for a while, just outright. So those are the things that over the past 3 weeks have been creeping back in. So it's looking at that, going, okay, those are the areas that I am going to work on, and just put that forth. Now, today I've also done my Zumba class, and it's double, so it's Zumba and it's Sharkey belly dance. So actually, I have a couple of videos of those just for you to see what it is that I do during my classes. So take a look. All right, after work, here I am. We're getting our Zumba on. Look, watch. See? Zumba. So this is the class I teach, and after this, I will be teaching a belly dance class. I actually have quite a bit of a headache, but I've got my paracetamol, I've got my water, and I'm just gonna keep going, right? So see you in a couple of hours. Sorted onto belly dance, onto belly dance. Turning it around. We're gonna go front and back. Right, so that's what I've been doing. Then I've come home and I decided I wanted to make. Well, I bought a rotisserie chicken because I didn't want to cook. But I thought, you know what, I've really been craving my Puerto Rican yellow rice. But how do you do yellow rice if you can't eat rice? So I actually bought cauliflower and tried it out. Tried making Puerto Rican style yellow rice, but with cauliflower rice. Oh my God, did that work? That worked. So you know what? I'm gonna videotape that, and that is going to be my recipe for this week, because you need to try it. Oh, it's so good. And it made me really happy because I just wanted Puerto Rican food, really. And that was enough to make me feel like I was having that. And of course, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, and yes, I'm living in the UK. So it's a bit more difficult to try to recreate some of those dishes. And actually, I'm going to start really seeing if I can keto-fy them, not just to keto-fy them, but to keto-fy them in the UK. So watch out for those videos as well. But again, before I end, I just want you to realize, be kind to yourself. It's okay. So for those of you, and especially in the video community, who have not been feeling all that well, because it's stressful when you've got a video channel and you've got to go and tell people that you either stalled or you gained. It's okay. Sending my love. Continue. We support you. And for those of you who aren't in the video world and are struggling and are thinking, oh my gosh, I'm doing everything right, why am I not losing? It's okay. Be kind to your body, sending you love and support. And comment below if you've had these kinds of struggles, and we can help each other. You're not alone. So you may have had a bad week, but look for those reasons and go back to tackling those reasons, because even a small shift and a small change can make a big result. If this video has been useful or it's given you something to think about, please consider giving me a like. And if you want to know when my other videos are uploaded, then please subscribe and click the bell. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me on my journey. Again, sending you lots of love, lots of support. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. And until next time, I say to you, foodie bye everyone.